Hello, this is part 2 of my video for surviving R. Kelly. Um, my main thing I want to start this with is speaking on the people that knew about all the stuff that was going on. They had all these girls in general, parents, and this is what I mean by this. Because I seen a post with a girl that followed him through court. She was just in the 9th grade. It's like, girl, why would you follow this grown man? And he's at the same time he was on trial for court. That lets you know how that household was ran. Her household, I mean. Because ain't no way in the world her household was intact if she even thinking about following him. So much to the point that she went to a court date that says something about him having sex with children. So that says a lot about her home life. A lot of these situations is based off these children having bad situations at their homes. To me, ain't no way in the world you having a good situation at your house when you can't possibly have a good situation at your house if you thinking, oh, like that makes sense for you. Be like, oh, I get to see R. Kelly at the courthouse from having sex with little girls, pornography. So let me go pick it out there and try to get noticed. And then after being noticed, be running around with him. And she said he asked her how old she was. And basically, she lied and told him she was 19. She specifically said, I told him I was 19. He did ask. She told him 19. Yes, he's an adult. He should know this. He should know that. But please stop forgetting that, again, he was abused. So he has the age. People say stuff like this all the time. Yes, some people, I deal with people like this right now. They have the age, but the mentality and the maturity is not there. So you cannot sit here and always base everything on, well, he is this age. Yes, but look at how he began his sexual situations. Just think about the age he was when he even began sex at a young age. Meaning, he probably don't know the damn difference between nothing or nothing at this point. Why would we really think about it he should know better his age? Y'all say the same thing about Michael Jackson. Again, on my other video, I was saying about him, he is very childlike. And again, I'm going to say this again. Everything is alleged, first of all. And also, these are my opinions. And this also is not me saying they didn't do anything wrong. This is just to say we have to look at everything. That's what my point is. It's not to say, oh, he didn't do anything. Nope. The point is we have to look at the facts. And the fact says that at 6 years old, R. Kelly was being raped himself by a family member. And then also, I'm on part 4 now. Now they added in that a guy from a neighborhood had sex with him too. A child. Again. So he, to me in my head, I was a deputy before. So I kind of got introduced to this stuff before I was a deputy. But when I went there, I worked in when you're in training, when you're in the academy, you work with everybody. So I work with women, children, the men, the this, the that, everybody. I went through all of it in training to know, okay, you may be positioned here. We're going to train you in all of the positions, and you get sent. We're going to send you where we feel like you needs to be. So basically, I was in a children jail one of the weeks of my training, and I was so sick. I was 19 years old at that time, and I understood common sense stuff. So I'm like, how old is this little baby? There was, you getting trained and they tell you about the baby. And I was like, oh my God. There was like this little boy, it was like walking through the jail showing us. And it was like, this little boy there, he was raped. No, he got charged with rape. But this is the thing. He got raped at such and such age, and then he raped his little brother. Now he's in jail. This was a damn baby. I was like, oh my God. I didn't have kids at the time. I didn't think about kids at the time. I just knew, like, oh my God. And I knew then that hurt people hurt other people. If you learn the behavior, you will do the behavior. If you learn to love people, you will love people. If you learn to hate people, you will hate people. If you learn to have sex with people that's underage, you're gonna have sex with people underage. You're not gonna comprehend the difference, because you're gonna be like, damn, I was raped at that age. So some people don't really get to function, their mind don't never go back to where it's supposed to be, because technically your mind is pure at the beginning. So at the age of 6, and like I said, people, and all they got people that's gonna probably say, well, they have people that don't hurt people because they got hurt. True, but you got to think about the detail. You got to think about all the details surrounding their situation. You got to also think about, like, okay, how old was that person when they got the specific age they got molested at? You know, some people got raped as an adult, or as a, you know, where they was already old enough to understand, oh my God, I'm being raped, or blah blah blah, whatever the situation is, right? So he was groomed for it to be what he is. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? And this is not to say he didn't do anything wrong. No. Never said, none of my videos was saying Michael or him or none of them really. I was not never saying they didn't do nothing wrong. The point is this. We have to, even when I was working at a job, I was like, oh my God, this is, I was even at that age, 19 years old, I was like, oh my God, okay, so this person in jail for what again? They was like, he in jail for walking in the street and doing this and that. Okay, why isn't this person getting mental help? He's in jail for, he's just on the meds and off his meds, blah, blah, blah. He in jail for being homeless. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, people are going to jail for the wrong shit. Put people in jail for what it need to be. Have facilities for people that needs to be sick, and they have the people that need to be in jail for the stuff they need to be in jail for. Now, please, I beg you, stop confusing rape with because it's different ways that all this happens. They have incest, people having sex with their family member, which was what happened to R. Kelly himself. There's rape, forcibly rape, when somebody just walk up behind you and throw you in the bushes and rape you. And there is the rape where you still get charged like the same rape of the aggressively raped person, but it's somebody sit there and let you, y'all had consensual sex. But the only thing is they said, oh, well, the age this, the age that. Technically, in some of these states, you can be married at 15 and 16 years old. So how do you justify all these things with the age thing and the consent and all that? Okay, that's why when he did do the video, I watched this video because people like, oh, he said, how old? Because teen is teen. He like, be specific. Or you mean he said be specific, because the dude I felt like it was a trap question. Because be specific, I mean. Go to the age of the legal. You're not supposed to do this at this age, so you break it down with the age. Are you attractive to little girls that's I'm gonna say 15 and under, but even sometimes 15-year-olds can get married. So if you can get married, you can't sit there and do a double standard and be like, okay, you can get married, but you can't consent to sex. Come on, now, it's the same thing. You're gonna have sex with your husband when you marry him. So you can't do that. So it's the thing with it's kind of seem like I'm gonna get you whatever way I can get you because I want to get you. Period. That's kind of how it feels to me. But anyway, the girl, the question was, do you like teenagers? 18, 19 is a teenage. So he was like, what you mean? He said, a teenage. He was like, well, I have 19-year-old friends, which technically at that time, I think that's the age they were at the time, I think. I'm trying to remember the time frame, because they was saying they was skipping all kind of time frames and everything. But I did notice a lot of the girls was like, I was 18, I was 17 when I met him, I was 19. And I'm like, none of this is under the 15, under that. But yes, the girl did say, yeah, I had sex, me and him had sex with the little girl, which was 14 years old, I think, at the time. He met her at 12, and I think when he had sex with her, she was 14. So that's the only girl that I seen and know, oh, that girl, my bad, Sparkle Niece, and the other chick that was following him, the 14-year-old chick that was following him, that said she told him she was 18, 19 years old. So that's the only two that I heard of for sure that was under the age. But at the same time, if you, to me, I always was like, I don't like situations where people are being looked at as a actual pedophile when it's clear that it's one of them things where she like, okay, I'm taking all my clothes, okay, what you want me to do, and doing it because she mesmerized by him. That's, I know that's one of them things where, okay, well, you shouldn't be consenting, you shouldn't be saying no, yeah, take off your clothes. And again, we're gonna go back to the parenting of this. You parent your child according to what you know, how you want your child to live their life. You don't, you supposed to protect your child. That's why I say a lot of people have been failed in this situation, because you protect your child from predators. You protect your child from people that's gonna just say stuff and you know, you come on now. So like now I've been telling my kids for years, like, tell me if anybody touch you, because I taught my kids how to take a bath early on their own. So I don't even touch my kids in that manner anyway, so they can understand the difference of touch. Now, I said, Mama not going to give you, I taught you how to take a bath by yourself. You're going to do your own stuff, your own self. So that way I can teach them at an early age what's the difference of touch. You know, bad touch, good touch. So I was able to do that because I taught them. That's my point with these girls. Their parents, to me, this is my opinion, did not teach them. They let them be home by themselves, and like your girl said, her mama wasn't home, so she just was doing what she wanted. That's a parenting thing. If us parents are doing our job fully, that can cut off some of the, oh, he was out here touching the girls and blah, blah, blah. He was going after the ones that was vulnerable, if that's alleged. Okay, I'm saying alleged, but the thing is, the vulnerable is the ones that get hit, because that's the ones they easily, oh my God, going crazy over a man that's going through trial for touching a little girl. So if you know a dude going through trial and you go sit out there, he gonna look like, oh, she don't care, she with it. That's what that tells a man. I don't care how old he is. That's what it tells him. You know, you have to teach your children against the stuff like that. And if you're not teaching them, that's not nobody's fault but yours, that you're not teaching them. I'm not gonna really say it's the child, because there's children, but the parents have to play their part, bro. So I'm going to end this one here, and I'll do another video on it. Sorry, and I gotta finish up 4, and I'll do another video on the part 3, my part 3. See you next time. Have a great day.